North. Look. North. North. Say what's up. Yo, this is North, my daughter. I found her the day after my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Well, she found me the day after my birthday. She has to be in the car with me for today, for this video, for several reasons that I will not explain. But we're going to still get to the video. What is up, y'all? It is Paris Tempet, Paris TTNPPED, TTNPPED. And today I'm going to be discussing the different stages of transitioning and what you need to be mindful of and how to just have a smooth transition. I am 5 years on T. This year will be 6. Now you want to sit and be chill. Yeah, this song have her in the fucking whip with me, y'all. She's never in here because she be jumping through the, like, she's been rubbing all over there, rubbing on the steering wheel, rubbing on my feet when I'm driving. I'm like, you know what? This is why we keep you in the house. But I have wrote down some things because I think this is a very important topic, yo, because, I mean, there's things you got to be mindful of, like hair and body odor and all this other shit, but there's a lot of mental aspects and just preparation that I wish I would have known ahead of time instead of having to find it out the hard way, which is just through my own transition. Now, the first thing I want to say is to lower your expectations. When I was starting T, I would watch all these videos and be like, this is exactly how my transition is going to be. This is me. I'll watch so many YouTubers and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to look just like him. And though I was kind of right about a lot of things, there were a lot of comparison issues I would do and hopes that didn't happen. And I was even, I think I might have brought it up. I was afraid of balding because of how many niggas was balding. So I was like, I'm about to go through some crazy shit, and it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where lower your expectations and allow your transition to be exactly how it's going to be on its own. Don't go comparing yourself and your own journey to other people, because comparison is the thief of joy, which is like one of the last topics, but I done said it. And also document, y'all. I used to document everything. When I tell you, like, every week I was doing a video of my transition, I would always be posting, like, I think I can even find them. And I'm going to do like a whole 5-6 year update video. Hit that like and subscribe if you want to see that video. But I used to do these videos every month of me rapping Fly by Nicki Minaj and Rihanna. And I was like, I wish today it would rain all day. Maybe that'll kind of make the pain go away. Trying to forgive you for abandoning me. Praying about the consoler, angel away. Angel away, yeah, stranger in the way. Made a right try, I don't know. I forgot the words now. But like, I used to do that shit. I'm lying. I know the words. I'm lying. But I used to literally every month do the same thing. And I would go back and watch them thinking, oh, I'm not changing. Like, I look exactly the same. When I tell you, the next month, all of a sudden my voice was deep. I'm like, oh, shit. It was one of those things where it happens when you least expect it. When you're looking in your mirror and you're talking, you're yourself every day, it's hard to see them changes. But when you were looking back on them videos, on them documentations, on all them shits, you realize how much time is really passing. And it's amazing. I'm so grateful that I did it. I'm grateful that I have footage and videos. And even on my channel, if you go and you scroll down deep enough, I have a lot of vlogs from high school. Like, being able to see who you used to be and who you are now will help you understand that you have grown. Sometimes I feel stuck and sometimes people may not respect me. I literally saw my aunt 2 days ago and she still says she, her pronouns. And I'm like, we really going on years at this point of her just... And, like, she respects me. She sees me as a man. She be complimenting me, telling me I look good, I smell good. But it's one of those things where I don't know what is going on chemically, but, like, it's one of those things where she still gets it wrong. So, like, that can get in my own head. But, like, me seeing myself every day and, like, seeing my past and seeing older videos and seeing that I've grown, it helps to keep my mental sane. Because I don't got time for that shit. Now, like I said, comparison is a thief of joy. Don't compare yourself to other trans men. Don't let trans men, like, get in your head. I used to have this trans guy that I went to college with, and he would tell me what was going to happen with my transition because that happened with him. Oh, this happened to me. Be careful of that because that happened to me. I can't seem to say transition for some reason. When I say it too fast, it kind of turns into the word transmission. But it's one of those things where he dead ass got in my head so much about what was going to happen to me. And I believed it. I literally thought, like, oh my God, like, I don't even know. Like, I truly believed that, my transition was going to go a certain way because of all these trans guys telling me. And I'm glad that I had trans individuals and I was in trans clubs and all these other things and understanding that I will grow up, but you can't allow people to tell you how. It's literally like cis people going, this is how you're going to look. That's not realistic. The only person that can really tell you how you're going to look is your fucking family. Like, that is, genetic wise, but you don't really know who you're going to be in a few years. You really never know. Now, also find someone to look up to, or a mentor. I know that literally contradicts the comparison part, but it's the truth. Like, even though I couldn't really, take everything that they said to the heart and personal, I still had people to go to for those questions. How do I get my this? Where do I go to get my testosterone? What do I do about scar care? Like, how do I change my birth marker? Like, all those little things really did help because I had people who've been doing this. And it really did. And then we would honestly help each other. They would ask me questions, and I'm like, oh, based off of my situation, my transition, this is how it went. Even when I got top surgery, my roommate had got top surgery like a week before, or a month before, or 2 months before. I forgot. So it's one of those things where I had someone to talk to. And the day of my surgery, he called me like, yo, good luck, bro. Shout out to JJ. He's like, yo, good luck, bro. Like, you got this. Like, literally having someone that has done it helped me prepare and get excited for my process. I was literally so ahead of the game because I spoke up. I spoke to my people. Try and stay single. Oh, I forgot I said that. Try to stay single, y'all. I was in so many relationships throughout my transition, and it had me overthinking myself every day. I've dated this one girl who I think they go by she, her pronouns again, but like, she thought she was trans, and that's fine, but because of that, she knew too damn much. She knew too much, and she would get in my head about so much things in my transition, and I remember I even showed her a picture of me in high school, and I think that kind of gave her the ick. And I'm like, damn, you really don't want me then. It's one of those things where dating while you're growing can make you stay a certain way or act a certain way. Like, I wish I would have been single until now, where I'm like sexy as hell and confident, because like, I mean, I am single now, but I feel like I did it kind of backwards. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now I'm like, I like my solitude. I like, I want to be a slut. Like, I'm lying. I don't want to be a slut. Maybe I do want to be a slut. Does that matter? That's not the topic of the video. Anyway, but yeah, look, I feel like dating throughout, I was always like afraid of who to be. And I mean, at the same time, it was good having that support and that love, but you can get that shit from your fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get all that shit from your friends. Don't let the clothes rule you. When I was transitioning, I was starting to wear what I wanted to wear, like what I would wear when I was sexy and muscular. But at the time, I was still slim thick, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things where I was getting in my head like, bro, this is not fitting how I want it to fit. Give it time. Oh my gosh. I've had this hoodie since I was a freshman in college, and I wore it before to keep the chest compressed. But now I just look sexy as hell in it. Like, the clothes, don't let the clothes rule you. You may think you look crazy, but it's one of those things where even when I thought I looked crazy, people thought I was already passing looking great. Like, it really could just be in your head because of dysphoria, because of your past, comparing yourself to who you used to be. But you got to give yourself time. Wear what you want to wear, but don't over-define. If it's a little tight in certain areas, maybe don't wear it just yet, or just get something different. You know what I'm saying? Do not let it get in your head. Don't let it control you, because your body is going to change, and it's going to happen when you least expect it. My body changed out the blue. Even now, like, it can change again. Like, I don't know the way my body is right now is honestly an experiment, because I used to be a heavy gym bro, and like, I was really doing a lot of shit. But now that I just moved back to Jersey and I'm doing all this extra shit, I'm kind of like, I've been putting the gym on the back burner because I have other things I got to put in the front end. And it's one of those things where I'm just watching my body do what it do when it's not doing what it usually does. So, like, I mean, right now, like, I mean, I've always kind of been shaped like this, but I didn't know I was going to be shaped like, I didn't know that this was a mixture of T, genetics, and just God. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't let the clothes get in your head. Even now, like, I guess I had to realize that I cannot care how I look and how I'm shaped. That will literally stop any kind of progression, whether you're, honestly, not even just being trans, whether you're cis or anything. Like, you cannot compare your body. If you want to change it, go to the goddamn gym and eat healthy. Or just, stop overeating or start overeating or whatever the hell you want. Like, do that. But even in that process, you got to realize that you may not see what is happening. Which way you got to document. You may not be able to see that you're growing, that you're getting buff, or that you're losing that weight, or that your fat is redistributing. Like, you may not be able to see that right away, but getting in your head ain't going to help. Just believe you're sexy. I'm sexy. Say it in the mirror. You can look in the mirror and see somebody that looks crazy. Like, I'm literally yesterday I looked ugly as hell. I looked in the mirror, my skin was dry. I went back to my oil regimen. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want some skincare, beard care kind of routine and shit, comment down below. I got y'all. But it's one of those things where, like, yesterday I looked crazy. Like, yesterday. And now today, I looked in the mirror, I was like, damn, I look sexy as hell today. It is sometimes a matter of the day. It is the matter of the day. Sometimes you cannot give a fuck. You gotta just believe you're sexy and everybody else will believe it with you. You're LGBT plus, you're already winning. You're already there. You're already doing what's not being done. You may think, oh my God, there's this large LGBT plus community online. Yeah, we're all hidden and beneath the goddamn trees. You don't see us because we are not in sight. You know what I'm saying? This world is very cis and very to the point. We are a miracle. So I have to learn that I am beautiful in every form. I can't allow my hair to ruin me, my beard to ruin me. I am beautiful whether I have it or not. You know? And once I kind of accepted and surrendered the idea of having or not having hair, of having a beard or not having a beard, I feel like I got sexier, skin getting clearer. It's one of those things where I had to really dial down on all that judgment towards myself. You should not be judging yourself. You know what I'm saying? You judge yourself, you're judging creation. And creation is perfectly imperfect. You know what I'm saying? North don't got no goddamn tail. And I'm kind of... I find it crazy that until I started to record, she was bothering the shit out of me. Spiritual. Come on now. She was like, get to your Zoom, bro. You should be working. You got to be doing what you got to do. Plan for the future. When I was going through my first week on T, first month, I was looking through. I was already like, I've been had top surgery in my head. I was sexy as hell in my head already. I remember being in my bag that first year of testosterone. Lord, you couldn't tell me shit no matter how ugly. I used to be brushing my bare face because I knew I was going to have a beard. I knew I was going to have a beard. Like, people used to be like, damn, you don't got nothing. You really brushing your thoughts. Just wait. It's really crazy. Now I shaved it low, but my shit gets bushy and big. And it was to the point where my face was all the same shininess. My beard, like, I had no beard. I didn't even have not even a little bit of like peach fuzz. Nothing. I was bald. And I even shaved my hair off. I looked like Lil Bill. And it's one of those things where, dead ass, I didn't see that. I saw the little pieces of hair growing in. I heard the deep bass in my voice. Shit, I thought I was fine. I saw the shoulders broaden, and I look back. I look like yeah. Shit, I don't know what the fuck that was. But at the time, I was so sexy in my head. And it's interesting because because I fell into that confidence as the years are going on, I was actually getting sexy. Like, oh Lord. I look back and I'm like, I thought I was ugly at the time. I was really like, you know, some days I felt sexy, some days I felt ugly. But like, so I look back and I'm like, I was actually sexy every day. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I go anywhere, I make sure I dress how I want to dress. I am who I want to be every day, whether I feel good or not. Because I might look back and be like, you know, that day wasn't even that bad. You know, that day was like one thing about us humans that we do not appreciate the present moment. Then we look back and regret and wish we can go back. That is so contradictory. It is so weird. We are weird as fuck. You have to learn that. We are weird as people. We are weird people, so you cannot really care about the day-to-day because it really doesn't count. All that really matters is, are you doing what you want to do? Are you dressed how you want to dress? And are you at least walking towards your future? I used to over-plan. When I tell you, I already knew I wanted, like, I already had my doctors on deck. I remember just looking up where I can get top surgery, not thinking it was really going to work out. And I look back like, whoa, like, I got it. Like, I did all the work. It's almost a mirror. I remember they were like, you got to have this, you got to have letters. And I don't know how is this even possible? And look, years have passed. Plan for your future because before you know it, it will be your past. I promise y'all. It may not feel that way, but it really works like that. The time waits for nobody. Not even you. You're special, but not to time. Time will keep going. It'll keep moving forward, and before you know it, the time that you were running to was yesterday. The shit that you were planning and prepping for was 2 months ago. Shit, time waits for nobody. So enjoy the present moment and plan for that future, and don't let the present moment stop you from planning. What do you want from your transition? What's your goal? Who do you want to be? And never mind. Let me not get too deep in that. Listen to your doctor. That is one thing I did do this whole transition. I listened to my doctor. I wasn't one of them trans men that started over juicing myself because I wanted everything to happen faster, because it literally won't. It will reverse everything. I repeat, if you take too much, it will reverse it won't matter. It will speed up your body and you will be glitching and roaming down these streets like a goddamn zombie. Do not do what you want. Do what your doctor says. Now, at the same time, in that same breath, so I go to Planned Parenthood, and no lie, because I'm their longest patient, like, they just be like, well, you look good. How do you feel? A lot of it is basically, like, I'm basically the doctor at this point. But it's one of those things where I listen to my body. My body. Listen to your doctor and your body. Those two things. Like, when I was, like, skipping shots and shit was going left. I really don't have acne like that. All of a sudden I was having acne, like, oh my God, it was just a lot going wrong. So, like, I had to listen to my doctor, make sure I'm always taking my testosterone medication, go on Amazon and get what I need for, like, shots and shit like that, injections, like, always make sure you're cleaning the site and using alcohol and stuff like that. Like, I've been doing this for years, and because I listen and I don't do anything I shouldn't be doing, I've had a successful transition. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully. I don't know what's going to happen in a few years, but it seems successful for now. So some of those things where, listen to your doctor, y'all. Don't listen to your brain. Sometimes that brain wants shit to happen fast. It's happening. Sometimes taking less than you think may really get the job done. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the same dosage since I was a freshman in college. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started it. So it's one of those things where I've been listening to that doctor, and it's gotten me here. I am grateful as fuck. I feel amazing. I get excited to grow up. I'm realizing, like, it's only up from here. Okay. Beard, hair, muscle gain. So understand that those things is on you. Everything else is the testosterone, and don't get me wrong, like, some niggas be taking that shit and then they have a chest full of hair. Like, I never had that. I do have, like, body hair, but it never got that bad. And when it does get that bad, I shave that shit down. But, like, in terms of facial hair, actually nice hair growth, having good skin and gaining that muscle will really be from taking care of yourself, going to that gym, using black castor oil, washing your face twice a day. Brush your goddamn teeth. That don't got nothing to do with anything, but just brush your teeth. Because I feel like this is one thing that I noticed, that my tongue got smaller when I went on T. I think it's because it's a muscle. Like, my tongue shrunk. And I don't know how to explain it. My whole mouth is different in my mind. Brush your teeth. I don't know what that guy do with anything. Brush your fucking teeth. Take care of yourself. Go to the gym. Or if you don't want to go to the gym, eat healthier, because you got to realize that you are on a hormone. Your body is now listening to you. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you are in control of those components. I'll make some separate videos on how to grow a full beard. Vitamins and, skincare. That is going to be a video, because that's very important, and that is the only reason I look this damn good. Because I can literally show y'all 3 days of not taking care of my face and shit like that, and dead ass, I get dry as hell looking, lips get crusty as fuck, mouth get cakey as hell, beard be going through that, like, I be having dandruff in my beard, dandruff in my hair. Like, that's not supposed to be happening. I mean, hair, some people just go through dandruff in their hair, that's normal, but, like, definitely in that beard, your shit. I've been doing the same routine for years. People call me crazy. People call me, oh, you're in the bathroom too long. No, bitch. It takes a minute to get this sexy sometimes. Some of us are just naturally sexy. I may be, but to me, it takes the routine to get here. That's just my mind, Have support around you. Now, this is the biggest one. I post about this shit on my channel all the time, about getting that support, like, making those friends, making those connections, meeting those trans individuals, because y'all have to understand that when you are transitioning through anything, not even just from a gender to a whatever the fuck, like, not even just transitioning, to be LGBT plus, whatever, but any kind of, whether it's a new job, loss of a marriage, gaining a marriage, you just want support. You want people around you that are treating you like your new reality. Because whether y'all are spiritual or quantum leaping believers or whatever the hell, when you are transitioning, you are entering into a new reality. Like, that is just what it is. Like, the way that my life was before and now are two different lives. And if I would have remained the person I was before, now would have been a different life. You know what I'm saying? Literally a completely different life. And vice versa. You know, I'm living in that different life. So you got to understand that because of that, I had to surround myself around those who see me as this me, who were willing to get there with me. So that even when I was in doubt, I had people around me going, "You're in doubt. It's okay. You're you. You're beautiful." Even like with my hair, like growing my hair out, I used to be like, "Oh, do I look crazy?" Like, I used to wear my hair up all the time. I used to hide it in hats because my locks weren't doing what I wanted it to do. And I remember I had this one friend. We're not friends anymore, unfortunately. But she one day told me, "Show your dreads, nigga. Show your dreads." And I don't think you understand that that simple comment changed my life. Show your dreads, nigga. All I heard was, "Stop hiding. Why are you putting on that hat? Show yourself. Show your face." I used to wear my locks like this. I mean, I can't do it now because literally, like, my hair is grown. But, like, I used to wear my hair in my face. I never had, like, that. I thought that my hair was defining me. I thought I had to be a certain kind of masculine, a certain kind of feminine, and all this shit. And I had people around me going, "You're fine. Just be yourself." Like, what the fuck? Like, that kind of shit. They don't gotta be your best friends. But having those words of affirmations and those confirmations and just meeting trans people to tell you, "You're human, you're beautiful right now. Whether you are passing or not, you are beautiful. You don't see it yet, but I see that." That shit is why I'm here today. Y'all on this channel have helped me finally realize that it's okay to share your journey. I was very hesitant for years to be trans online. So all my shit, I mean, it was authentic, but it was lacking that substance, like the real me. You know what I'm saying? I have a full personality. I have so much love inside of me and creativity and ideas. And I feel like without that support and that confirmation, I should say you need outside confirmation and validation. That's bullshit. But we all have our days, and having that genuine, it has to be genuine, having that genuine support. I think going down the, sorry, I guess that's why I go down the wrong side of the road. But having that genuine support will get you so far, and you'll be incredibly grateful, like I am, to even have made it, to say it. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to be it. You don't want to be that validation for somebody. You don't want to tell somebody you are beautiful. And I had somebody send me a picture of them, and they're like, "I'm a trans woman, and like I feel like, like I'm not really passing yet." And I'm looking at her like, I thought she was I didn't even know she was a trans. I didn't know trans. I didn't know she was trans. So I'm like, what the fuck? You're beautiful. What are you talking about? Like, don't get in your head about any of that shit. You surround yourself around love, and you might not be able, if you can't get it in person, I'm not trying to say look online, but go to your favorite creators, go in that comment section. I promise you'll see yourself there. Celebrate the small changes. That goes back to documenting, you know what I'm saying? Like, celebrate that voice crack. Celebrate that man, when I have so many videos in my Snapchat of that little shit that was coming in my face. I was like, "Oh my God, we're getting there. We're getting there." Bruh, I made myself continue. That those small changes makes you be patient for the big ones. To the point where one day it will be your everyday. My beard is no longer my first thought. Like, I don't be brushing my face all day and over oiling, and I just know this is me because I celebrated the whole process. You know what I'm saying? It's like my baby. It's my beard baby. You know what I'm saying? And it helps you get excited for what's next. If you can accept what's now, you'll love what's next. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. Celebrate those little victories, because those little victories are the stepping stones. They're like the little steps to the top of the goddamn hill. You know what I'm saying? And you can change your mind at any time. Oof. I've seen a lot of videos when I was younger about, like, detransitioners and, like, maybe I'm bi, or like maybe I've seen gay men be like, I think I kind of like women too. Be the fuck yourself. Be yourself. Whether that's changing back. Don't let social media, your family, your friends get in your head that you have to stay in this box. I remember for a while I was going by a different name, and then I finally realized, let me go back to my name, which is really Paris. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna go back to Paris, and I had people thinking I was detransitioning, and I'm like, no. Like, but I think God didn't get in my head about that, because my name is beautiful. I love my name. It's my name. It's my name. It's my spell. It's who I am. When I hear it, it rings in my ear like a goddamn bell. Like, I didn't allow people getting confused, thinking that I'm confused, to confuse me back into not doing that. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I had friends tell me, I already told my family to call you back. I don't give a fuck what you told your family. Tell your family to change it back. I'm not in your family. I don't give a fuck what they think. You better tell them to respect me. And if they can't, they will not be seeing me. They won't see me. They'll never see me again. And I could care less what that means, if they're affected or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like transitioning has made me grow some big ass, saggy ass balls that swing to the floor and hit my legs when I walk. When I tell y'all, I don't give a fuck what nobody got to think. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in this car because I'm in an environment where they are not. I mean, I'm not trying to say that they're transphobic, but based off of their political beliefs, I'm going to sit my ass in this car and talk about my transition outside of that environment until I'm working on having a set where where we'll be able to really sit down. I have a podcast I want to get back to. I have so much that I want to give to y'all, but right now, all I can give y'all is words of wisdom because this is my experience. And y'all will be getting this even when I'm in like a private environment where I can actually speak freely. But y'all will also be getting so much more substance, which I'm very excited for. But with that being said, though, what was I talking about? Oh! You can change your mind at any time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to, even if you're in an environment where they don't support you. You know what I'm saying? And they done finally understood. Okay. And now you understand yourself better. So now go and do you. With that being said, I'm a firm believer in don't explain yourself. My dad didn't know I transitioned until he heard me on the phone and my voice was deep. And he still didn't believe me until he saw me in person and my beard was fuller than his. And he goes, oh, shit. I remember one of my friends, her dad comes up to me. He, like, tickles my beard. He's like, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah, it's real. Like, I really was transitioning. Like, y'all didn't think it was dead ass happening, but this is dead ass. Like, like, I didn't allow people thinking, oh, like, he's gonna revert back at any. No. This is me. And if I wanted to revert back, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Like, when I first transitioned, I was like, okay, I'm a trans man. I'm straight. Everything is that. And now that I'm comfortable and I'm happy, I'm like, maybe I'm pansexual, androgynous. I don't know. Nor do I give a fuck. I'm me. And whatever that means, that means. You know what I'm saying? Interpret it through my music. I don't know. Do it for me since you know me so well. Like, I'm too young to be giving a fuck what I am. All I can really do is just be myself every day. And that's all that should really matter. You know what I'm saying? So, this video is just about accepting what is and realizing that it will get better or it won't. Fuck. That's why you got to accept what is, because then you'll love what is. And even there's like changes that I look at and I'm like, I keep thinking that the testosterone did it, but I'm like, based off of my genetics and how I looked before, this might have happened regardless. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that really, there's so many little things where I'm like, I keep, not realizing that I'm me no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So just love me. And that's what I do. Whether that, there was a time where I couldn't get my testosterone. So I was like 2-3 weeks no tea. And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to look like a whole different person by the end of the month. I didn't. Now I can't even tell you what month that was. I'm going to be honest, I couldn't tell you. And this happened to me more than once. So, like, I had to learn how to love me every day. Because what if you go through an apocalypse and I can't get access? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I mean, that's not going to happen. But, like, I'm just saying, though, I have to learn to love me so that I don't freak the fuck out when I don't have control, when things are changing, when things don't change, Love yourself. Love your transition. And comment down below, love your transition if you made it this far in the video. I have so much content coming for you guys. A music video coming out, which is kind of like a short film music video. We'll see when my editor is done editing it. Shout out to Savion, a really talented individual. I just have so much coming. Thank y'all so much for giving me a platform. I mean, I gave me the platform, but people don't want to admit it's the people. Y'all perceiving me gives me the platform. Because I've had the platform for years, but y'all are understanding that the substance I'm trying to give y'all and the information, like, this is important stuff. And I just hope that we can all grow together, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm excited for 2025. It's going to be a great year. Y'all got to meet my daughter, North. Like, meeting North to me is already a stepping stone. If y'all want to see some more North, comment down below. Check out my music. I have new music coming out. The only reason it hasn't dropped yet is because I'm having some issues with the distributor that I'm using. I'm trying to figure that shit out now. But in the meantime, there will be a music video coming out. So if y'all want to see that video, y'all should subscribe. Share it with your friends. Share it with your friends, please. Go follow my TikTok and my Instagram. I'm trying to get better at going on social media, which I suck at. You know, YouTube has my heart, you know. But YouTube, I've known this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? But Instagram and stuff, it's like a majority of people on there I know personally. Like, I'm trying to end that. Y'all, go follow my Instagram, please. So I'll catch y'all soon. Paris out. Paris, T-T-P-P-E-D. T-T-P-P-E-D. T-T-P-P-E-D.